During the Holocaust, millions were hunted, borders were closed, passports became death sentences. But in Nazi-occupied Paris, one man used ink instead of bullets and saved hundreds of Jewish lives. He was not German, he was not French, he was Iranian. The Iranian Schindler, how Iran saved Jews during the Holocaust. His name was Abdol Hossein Sardari, an Iranian diplomat stationed in Paris when the Nazis marched in. As Jews were rounded up, deported and erased, Sardari made a decision that would cost him everything. He began issuing Iranian passports and protection papers to Jews, often without authorization, often at enormous personal risk. But Sardari did something even more daring. He challenged Nazi racial ideology using their own language. Sardari argued that many Jews under his protection were not racial Jews at all, but Jugutan, Jews of ancient Persian origin descended from an Aryan lineage. The Nazis were obsessed with racial classification, and Sardari exploited that obsession, confused, buried in bureaucracy, unable to act. While Nazi officials debated paperwork, hundreds of Jews escaped deportation. Sardari acted alone. Tehran did not authorize his actions. After the war, he received no reward, no medals, no celebrations. He lost his career, his fortune, and died in relative obscurity. Yet today, historians and Jewish organizations remember him as the Iranian Schindler, but Sardari's story is only half of it. In the early 1940s, nearly 1,000 Jewish children, orphans from Poland, were fleeing annihilation. They had survived Nazi invasion, Soviet labor camps, starvation, disease. Most countries shut their borders. Iran did not. Iran opened its doors. The children arrived in Tehran, malnourished, traumatized, alone. Iranian families, aid workers, and Jewish communities provided food, medical care, and shelter. They became known as the Tehran Children. From Iran, many were later sent to British-controlled Palestine, alive because Iran said yes when others said no. This was not an accident of history. Iran has one of the oldest Jewish communities in the world, over 2,500 years old. These events happened before the Islamic Republic, under a secular Iranian state, and reflect something often forgotten: the difference between a people and a regime. The Iranian people's history includes acts of humanity, courage and solidarity, even during humanity's darkest hour. The Holocaust is often told as a story of evil, but it is also a story of choices, of individuals who said, "Not today, not on my watch." Abdol Hossein Sardari saved lives with paper and courage. Iran saved children by opening its doors. These stories matter, because history is not just about who destroyed, but who dared to protect, and sometimes the heroes come from places you were never taught to look. If this story moved you, share it. History remembers only what we refuse to forget.